and welcome back. Dr. Tracy here. I'm a licensed professional counselor in Georgia and South Carolina. And today I want to share with you, sis, 5 ways to manage your stress and mood swings during perimenopause and menopause. Listen, I know this all too well firsthand. I remember thinking as I'm going through perimenopause, like, what is this? Like, why one minute am I happy? The next minute I'm sad. Why do I feel like I'm all over the place? And even when it came to work, I felt like I was just overly stressed. Like I could not get a handle on how to show up every day. It was affecting my mood and it was also affecting my productivity. As a therapist, it was challenging to sit there and listen to people over and over and over. And I'm finding myself just totally stressed out, not really focusing on what I needed to focus on to be the best version of me first, so that I could be the best version of me for my clients. So today, let's talk about mood swings and stress. So here's the truth. Mood swings are common during perimenopause and menopause. Let me say that again. I'm not giving you an excuse. I'm giving you an explanation. Mood swings are common during perimenopause and menopause. Why? Because we have such wide hormonal shifts during that time. So mood swings are common. Again, it's an explanation, not an excuse, sis. We still have to regulate ourselves. So you don't get a free pass for not being nice to people. Let me just say that up front. But the truth of the matter is this: because our hormones are fluctuating, our moods will change. Okay? That's the first thing. Here's the second thing. As our hormones begin to fluctuate, it's natural for us to be all over the place when it comes to our thoughts, when it comes to our moods, when it comes to our emotions, when it comes to just having general brain fog. All of that is natural. All of that is part of perimenopause and menopause. Now, here's what we don't do so well, sis. We don't manage it well. And I hear what you're saying, like, Dr. Tracy, like, how would I manage my hormones? Well, there are different ways to manage your hormones. Some women choose to take the medication route and the hormonal route in hormonal therapy. I'm going to just be honest. I am one of those women. When I noticed that my mood swings were way unmanageable for me, that was one of the things that I chose to be able to do plant-based hormonal therapy for myself, to be able to get my moods and my hormones under control for myself. But here's the thing. Everything doesn't go for everybody. So what I give here on this channel are just tools that you can put in your tool belt. You take that tool belt and you have a conversation with your doctor, which is actually the first way I want you to learn how to manage your moods and your stress. Way number 1 is you seek emotional support. But not only emotional support, you seek support from your doctor. Now, we often think about mood swings as mental, and they are, because they affect our emotions and our mental wellness. But there's also a physical and biological side to our mood swings, which is the hormonal shift. So here's what I want you to think about. How do I manage my mood swings and my stress? Well, number 1, you seek out professional support from your gynecologist or your OBGYN. And number 2, you find you a good coach and a good therapist or a good therapist. Okay. My coaching program with my ladies, they get the best of both worlds. I am a licensed professional counselor and I'm a coach. So they get the best of both worlds with me when it comes to that emotional support. There's the clinical side that I understand, but there's also the coaching side of me that's very much a professional that understands, listen, you were once operating here, but now that you're going through perimenopause and menopause, it feels like you've just kind of lost your edge in your game. And so being able to support my professional women that way helps them to get back that part of them that made them the wonderful professional woman that they are today. So way number 1 to manage your emotions, your mood swings, and your stress is to seek emotional support and support from your doctor. That is way number one, okay? Here's way number two. To manage those mood swings and that stress, sis, you've got to slow down. Let me say that again. Sis, you've got to slow down. I know you're used to going 100 plus miles an hour, but listen, you have got to learn to slow down. Notice I said the word learn to slow down. That's not in your vocabulary, and I understand you are so used to going, but I need you to learn how to slow down. Here's the truth of the matter. You are burning yourself out. Let me say that again. You are burning yourself. Some of you are already burnt out, like burnt toast. Yes. Some of you are already burnt out. And so you're trying to figure out why you're not up on your game, why you're not doing the things you used to do. Why are you getting so fatigued? Part of your fatigue is mental. The other part is physical. And it's because you're not slowing down. You don't have to get 100 things done in one day. Listen, God didn't get 100 things done in one day. And you don't have to work 8 days a week. You only have to work those days that you need to work. Stop trying to do for everybody else and do for you, which requires you to slow down. Sis, did you realize this? That there are 7 days in a week. And if you want me to go scriptural, the Bible says that God created days 1 through 6. And what happened on the seventh day, the Sabbath day? He rested. When do you rest, sis? You're always going, doing. Listen, you have got to slow down, and you've got to stop doing for everybody else. I know it feels like second nature to you. Some of you, it feels like first nature to you because that's all you've done. But during this time, the reason why your stress is so high and that you have significant mood swings is because you are doing so much for everybody else. Now is the time for you to learn how to slow down, for you to learn how to put yourself first, and for you to learn how to take care of you. Did y'all get all that for point number two? Point number two, slow down, okay? Slow down. We're talking about 5 ways to manage your stress and your mood swings. Here's the third way to manage your stress and your mood swings. Sis, you got to eat a healthy diet. Now, I'm real guilty here. I used to eat whatever I wanted to eat, whenever I wanted to eat it, and it didn't matter. I used to be that way, but I can't do that anymore. I've recognized that sugar is the enemy. As much as I love some German chocolate cake, listen to me. As much as I love some hot tamales, listen to me. Sweets are the enemy. They cause more inflammation than anything else out there. So if you have a sweet tooth like I do, you need to get it in check because sugar causes inflammation. And you are trying to manage your mood swings. You are trying to manage your stress. The last thing you want to do is put more synthetic hormones, synthetic foods in your bodies full of sugar and toxins, which wreak havoc on your system. So point number 3 is you need to eat a healthy diet. And by healthy diet, lots of clean proteins. Notice I said clean. And lots of fruits and vegetables. Listen, leafy green vegetables, they are your bestest, like my niece used to say, bestest friend right now. They really are. They help to regulate us in more ways than one. Like, sis, how you pooping right now, okay? Leafy green vegetables help to eliminate for us. And the more we eliminate the toxins that are within us, the better our hormones are at coming into alignment instead of shifting and fluctuating. So I hear what you're also saying, sis. Well, I really don't eat that much. That's just as bad. That's the part that I used to do, is not eat as much. What I found out is that as I was stressing, I was eating the wrong things, sweets and salty, yes, My body was craving sweets and salty. But not only that, was that I was not eating enough. I was not eating breakfast, but I would eat lunch. Then a lot of times I would eat a snack in between, but I wouldn't eat dinner. I would come home and I would like eat some potato chips, or I would come home and I would like, no judgment, I would eat some cupcakes or whatever. So totally had to overhaul my diet to get the healthy proteins in, to get the leafy green vegetables in, to eliminate as much sugar as I could, and to fall in love with fruits and vegetables again. Got it? Got it. All right. Here's way number 4 that you need to manage your stress and manage your mood swings. Here it is: regular exercise. Now, this just recently happened to me, sis. So recently I found out that I was exercising too much to lose weight. Yeah. So it's a healthy balance that we've got to figure out for each one of us. Okay, so there's no magic pill, there's no magic bullet, there's no magic formula, because each one of us is different. Here's what I found out. I was exercising too much, meaning too long duration of exercise. And instead of my body taking on the exercise as a way to keep me healthy, I was stressing my body out, which meant that more cortisol was being released. And cortisol is your stress hormone. And where was the cortisol going? Right around my stomach. Mine is nicknamed Tina. So Tina showed up on the scene again. And I was like, wait, Tina, here I am working out. What are you doing? Where are you coming from? Come to find out, I was working out too much and causing too much stress on my body. So now I do HIIT twice a week, 30 minutes. And twice a week, I lift weights, strength exercise twice a week. Then the other 2 days is a gingerly walk around my neighborhood. So my exercise routine fits my lifestyle. Sis, you gotta come up with a regular exercise routine for yourself. Exercise is good for you. It releases the good hormones that helps to manage your mood swings and your stress. So what does regular exercise look like for you? Yeah, I need you to think about that, sis. Here's the last way. I told you 5 ways. Here's the 5th way that you manage mood swings and manage your stress. Here it is. You got to establish a good sleep routine. So you have a routine that wakes you up in the morning. You either get up on your own, like I do. I don't need my alarm clock anymore. But alarm clock goes off, you jump up out of bed, you go get ready for work, which includes you brushing your teeth, taking a shower, whatever your morning routine is. You have a morning routine. Sis, why don't you have a sleep routine? Let me ask that again. Why don't you have a sleep routine? My sleep routine starts at about 8 o'clock at night. The body gets to slow down. I stop drinking water at that time because I don't need nothing else waking me up in the middle of the night. I stop drinking water. I make my way to the bedroom. I'm out of the front of the house because I need my body to start slowing down. And once I enter my bedroom and it's dark, my body begins to understand that we're winding down to get ready to go to bed. My bedtime is 10:30 at night. And so by 9:45, 10 o'clock, I'm in the shower. Nice, hot, long shower to wash away the day. My phone goes on Do Not Disturb at 9 o'clock p.m. Only way you get through to me is if you're one of my favorites. Other than that, the phone is on the nightstand, face down. I do not look at my phone anymore after 9 o'clock. Got it? In the shower by 9:45, 10 o'clock. I'm in the bed by 10:15, ready to drift off to sleep no later than 10:30, 10:45. Why? Because my day starts at 5:30 with a workout at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's my sleep routine. Just like I have a morning routine, I have a sleep routine. And getting into a sleep routine helps your body to start slowing down naturally to increase your melatonin so that you can fall asleep. I've shared in previous videos, one of the sleep aids that I use is magnesium. I use Calm. I don't receive any pay from them, but Calm gummies. Right after I get out of the shower, I pop 4 of those bad boys and I am off to sleep within 30 minutes. And so those are the 5 ways that I wanted to share with you today, sis, on how to manage mood swings and stress. Listen, perimenopause and menopause, it is a natural transition for us. But guess what? It doesn't have to be miserable. We can learn how to manage these symptoms. And what it takes for us to manage these symptoms is learning ourselves, which means you've got to spend more time with yourself now, learning yourself, learning the new version of you, spending time with you, knowing what your limits are, accepting those limits now. Listen, accepting those limits now and being okay with setting a new version of what life looks like for you now, the 2.0 version of you. Again, I'm so glad you stopped by to see this channel, look at this information. If you like what you heard today, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. More videos are coming out because why? I want us, sis, to have a conversation about how menopause affects us. Yes, we need to have a talk about how menopause affects us. So until the next video, I will see you the next time. Be blessed.